I'm about to listen to the 1993 album Heartwork by Carcass for the very first time, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I'm doing another full album reaction. We're going with the album Heartwork from the band Carcass. This came out in 1993. An English band, melodic death metal. On vocals, we got Jeff Walker. We got Michael Arbeit, one of the Arbeit brothers, on guitars. Bill Steer on guitars, and Ken Owens on drums. And Jeff Walker also is on bass and vocals. And 10 tracks here. Don't know much about Carcass aside from I knew that one of the Arbeit brothers were in it, and I know like one or two songs, but I don't think they're on this album. One is like Corporal Jigsaw or something like that. But yeah, don't know much about this band, so this is gonna be exciting. Pretty highly rated album online, so let's see what it's all about. First song is Buried Dreams, and let's check it out. Okay, right off the bat, you can definitely tell that there's an Arbeit brother in here. One of the Arbets on guitar. Man, this sounds like prototype Arch Enemy in so many different ways, but way earlier, in 1993. Because, and I don't mean like the first 2 or 3 Arch Enemy albums. I mean more when in the 2000s, where they started really find their sound. But yeah, I love the heaviness, the melodicness. This is my type of death metal, where it's not just blast beats and really fast guitars. I like a groove, and this one definitely has a lot of melody in it and everything. Love it. I love the wow, 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 wow. Da, 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 da. Like, it's heavy, it's great. The drums are freaking phenomenal. I love all the kicks and everything. So far, so good. What an opening track. I love that section, that opening section that they just brought back with the boom, 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 and you hear the with the cymbals. Just such a great build up and a great intro that they brought back. Great track overall. Let's finish her up. Hell yeah. That was the first track, Buried Dreams by Carcass, off of the Heartwork album, and I really enjoyed it. What a fun opening track. Really great guitar work, really groovy, had great melodies in it. Like I said, this is my type of death metal. When you infuse some thrash metal in there and just make it fun, make it, I guess it's kind of more accessible because it's not just you got, to me it's more elaborate, better drum work. Yeah, just better crafted music. It's just more suited to my taste, I guess, than your standard death metal. But yeah, this is awesome. Definitely ahead of its time, I feel, for 1993. Let's see if the rest of the album can keep up. The next track is called Carnal Forge. So let's check that one out. Okay, this one took me a little bit more longer to get into. For the first minute or so, it seemed like more of your standard death metal. Had a lot of speed to it and whatnot. But as soon as that solo came in, I was just like, what an amazing, beautiful guitar solo. And the rhythm behind it was just really packed a punch. And ever since then, the song never really let up. It was just going into different little groove sections now. And I'm starting to really love this one too. Wow, that song really packed a punch. Had a ton of energy. There were sections of it that I absolutely loved. I'm glad they didn't stay into that more standard death metal sections too long. They came in and out of it, but they went into other sections I really loved. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I'm more of a fan of mid-tempo riffs and drumming and that than the speedy stuff. But I don't mind the speedy stuff if they come in and out of it, you know. Just don't stay in that pocket for too long, or I don't know, it's not really my style. But these guys, they know how to handle themselves, let me tell you. We got multiple solos this time. The rhythm sections were phenomenal. And yeah, I'm really digging this album so far. I think I still prefer the first song just a tiny bit more at this point, Buried Dreams, but this one was still kick ass. Up next, we got No Love Lost, so let's head on over to the third track. I just want to say real quick, this groove that we're in, like the main riff so far, it's giving me Pantera vibes. I don't know, there's something about it that sounds a little bit like Dimebag. Real interesting. I think it's just because I've been listening to so much Pantera lately, but that's what it's reminding me of. A little heavier. Song, it's like it has a evil metal twang to it, like you know what I mean? Yeah, and just like this section right here, right here, that's what sounds like Dimebag to me. I don't know if I'm doing that right, but it's just the way he's staying heavy but so groovy at the same time. He shares a lot of those elements, but of course this seems a little bit more heavier, definitely tuned down a bit lower, I suspect. But yeah, I'm digging it. When all is said and done, there's no one lost. Wow, their solos are so amazing, man. They blow me away every time. They such good guitar players. Um, from what I read, I don't know if it's true. Bill Steer, I think, is the rhythm, even though he wrote a lot of these songs. And I'm guessing it's Amit on solo on the lead. Maybe they go back and forth and alternate though. I'm not sure. I can't really tell you. But whoever's doing those solos is a madman, man. And all the different techniques they're doing, from the sweeping to the tapping, and so much skill there. It's crazy. Now the voice, I haven't really talked about the voice yet. It's the bass player Jeff Walker who's doing the vocals. He has a really different, unique voice, you know, an acquired taste, definitely, especially if you're not in the metal. You definitely probably won't like this. But to me, when it comes to vocals like this, as long as the music is very good, I'll get used to the vocals. Like, I don't mind these type of vocals if the music is good enough. If the guitars and the musicianship can hold up, if they got the skills in that, then, because I'll just take the vocals as another instrument at first until I get into them. So yeah, I don't mind the vocals on here because everything else is so amazing. As for this song itself, it was very good. Probably my least favorite so far though. Pretty restrained compared to the other two. They didn't go out of the zone too much. They stayed in the pocket, but they did such a good job at it. And I like those groovy riffs they're coming up with. And like I said, that one really reminded me of the way that Dimebag played. Especially crazy that this came out in '93, back when he was at the top. So up next we got the title track, Heartwork. So let's see what that one's all about. Wow, I'll bring that back a bit, but this is the title track for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's the full package. It feels like so far. I'm almost halfway through, and it has everything I want. It has the perfect speed, the heaviness, it's the badass riffs. It even has a catchy chorus. Like, I mean, even the second time the chorus came on, I was like, okay, I'm catching the groove to that, even with this type of vocals. So man, they're just doing it so well. And the way the track opened, it almost had like a hardcore vibe to it. I don't know, and then it switched into the more death metal territory. But I feel like there's a good amount of thrash elements thrown in here as well, which is really just right up my alley. Just awesome stuff. Generate reflections, degeneration, the best of me, degenerate reflections, the foul. has such a good little guitar hook there. That sounds so good, so melodic. That last section right before that, though, with the really intense drums and everything going off, that's what I don't want to hear for an entire track. But like I said, when Carcass does it in small doses for like a little phrase in their song or for like 20 seconds, it's perfectly fine. And it actually, like, changes things up a bit, but don't stay into that pocket. And they know not to. And I love that. The guitar work is just so phenomenal. Wow. That was an amazing friggin' track. Probably the standout so far for me. It just, every section stood out in the best way possible. It was all the hooks, and it was just so good. It's one of those tracks where you want to just go back immediately and listen to it over again right away. It's just that good. I can't wait to really dive into this album on my own after these first time listens. And since we're almost halfway through, I want to just talk about the album artwork real quick. Pretty interesting. It's like this peace sign, but it almost looks like the bone, your spine bone or something, in the going across with two hands on each end. It almost reminds me of a fish, the way that spine is. And yeah, I don't know what's on top of that peace sign. I'm not too sure what that's supposed to represent. But anyway, very interesting, unique, something I've never seen before. And there's like these cords, wires going from like the wrists. I don't know what it's all about. It's like the hands are pumping life into the top or something. Don't know, but it looks interesting. Unlike anything I've seen before. We're on track number 5. We're about to be halfway through here with the song Embodiment. So let's check that one out. No. You're not just gonna hollow one of the coolest friggin' riffs I've ever heard and then just leave it. No, we're going back. The cymbal work. The cymbal work on that's crazy too. I love it. Just that riff sounds so nasty and heavy, and ooh, I love it.
Before your precious icon, this
I love how this one's more mid-tempo. It's heavy, you know, it's visceral. The cymbal work, he keeps throwing in some cymbal work every once in a while, and it sounds phenomenal. And it's not something you really expect from this type of track, but it just works so well. And you got those nasty riffs in there. So good. Incisions of the what will be done? A kingdom is back. A kingdom back. What will be done? Every time. That riff here that I like so much, it's like something you would hear before you have to fight the main boss, you know? So good. Again, everybody's playing at such high capacity, man. Oh, The drumming in this one really stuck out from his double kicks that were really awesome. And the places he placed those, to his cymbal work, to is obviously just his main drumming. It had badass riffs in it. It was just groovy. The lead work is so phenomenal on this album. It's unbelievable. All the solos, man. The first solo was more technical in this song, but it was too short. I wanted more of it. The second one was more melodic and more like a regular solo length. But yeah, just another badass track. Definitely reaches my top 3. I'm not sure in what order yet, but my top 3 are definitely Buried Dreams, Heartwork, and Embodiment at this point. We reached the halfway mark on the track number 6 with This Mortal Coil. Okay, I just have to say, what a hell of a track already. The intensity right at the start. Like, it hits you right when you push play. The thrashiest track so far, in my opinion. So good. The guitar work's phenomenal. Again, I love when the lead guitars are like harmonizing in this track. It does it a few times. So good when both guitars are playing high. They harmonize so well together. Really cool track. That is another badass riff, and they're really like playing it out right here just to show you it. Love that, man. Very melodic guitar work, obviously, but the solo especially had so much emotion in it. This Mortal Coil. Possibly the best track on the album so far. Man. This one it just spoke to me. It had a lot of elements that I like in music. It had some more thrash metal elements and some new wave of British heavy metal elements in there than some of the other tracks that I've heard on here. It just, every section was just so damn good. So good, man. The lead work, like I said, the harmonizing of the lead guitars when they go higher together, everything about it, man, so damn good. Does this album just keep getting better and better? We got 4 tracks left. The next one, I'm probably gonna butcher the name because it doesn't look like it's in English. Arbeit, Macht, Fleisch. I don't know what language that is, if that's German or whatnot. But let's check it out. Not gonna lie, up to this point the track isn't doing much for me. It's probably my least favorite so far. It sounds perfectly fine. It doesn't sound bad. It's just not doing a whole lot to grab me, you know. It's not capturing my attention. It just feels okay, you know. Nothing too special. But it's my first time listen. It's subject to change after I re-listen to it, or maybe something will grab my attention coming up in the song. But let's keep her going.
You're gonna put the
I think this rhythm section is probably my favorite part of the song besides the solos. Everything else is a bit too standard death metal for my style, for my taste, I should say. It's almost done. Well, we'll wrap it up. Yeah, so like I said, just that rhythm section that we just heard at the end was kind of the only part I really enjoyed aside from the two solo sections. Everything else wasn't really my style. It was more your standard death metal style. Nothing really stuck out to me or impressed me too much. It was full of energy. It was very high octane, you know, in your face. Perfectly fine for death metal, but you know, strict standard death metal is not exactly my thing. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not going to love everything. So I still think this one's okay, though. I don't think it's a bad track. Just my least favorite on the album so far. Up next, we got Blind, Bleeding the Blind. Play on words there. So let's check that one out. That was a weird change up to come in like that. I was going to say this, the first 30 seconds or so, I had a hard time following it. It had a really weird template to the song. I don't know, this is a weird, hard to follow, I guess, just the riff. But then it just came into this dun-out, dun-out. I'm like, okay, let's go back to that change up. Where am I going? There's that weird one. Such a badass verse riff right here. This like heavy and cut right to the point, and the drumming is just phenomenal. The double kicks on that verse, fire, straight fire. And there's a ton of freaking transitions in this song. It just keeps switching. I didn't know if it was ever going to come back, but then once I heard that unorthodox riff again that I couldn't follow, I'm like, oh, there it is again. We came back into the verse. But yeah, I'm enjoying most of the sections though. It's all really, really great, really cool. Let's keep her going. Blind Bleeding the Blind. That song definitely took me for a spin. I liked all the different transitions though and different sections it brought me through. Even that weird unorthodox section that I have a hard time to follow, it didn't overdo it with it, and it brought it back at the right times, and I was starting to catch a little groove with it by the end. But yeah, just a phenomenal track, really cool verse, badass drumming, you know the deal with this band. Yeah, just another great track. They put me back on track after that last track, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, but now I'm back. Only 2 left. We're almost done this one. Wow. The next track is Doctrinal Expletives. Hopefully I wrote that down right. Doctrinal Expletives. So let's check that out. that halftime on the drums there really boosted things. Listen, from going from full time to halftime. I don't know if those are like hammer-ons or whatnot on the guitar that he's doing right here, but it sounds so cool. Yeah, just another great track with phenomenal guitar work once again. All those, I don't know if those are hammer-ons or or whatever they are, the pull-offs and the soloing again. We got multiple solos in here. They all sounded great. You know, it's a good song when you start noticing your neck starting to hurt from all the headbanging you've been doing this album. So definitely another great track. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite either. It will fit somewhere in the middle there somewhere. But we only have one left, and it's called Death Certificate. Not a certificate you ever want to receive. So let's go check that one out and see what the finale will bring us. Those bends are so good. This song is a perfect example of how they're able to be so melodic yet so heavy and have this certain tempo to them that just never quits. And you know, when you pair these melodic guitars together with this intense drumming, it just creates a beast, man. Definitely an intense track. Not They might have saved the best for last, I don't know, but the lead work in this is phenomenal, and that everything is so cool, man. It's almost like it reminds me of a circus a little bit.
Machine coded.
to interrupt this heavy as fuck section, but I just want to mention that all of their solos on this album were phenomenal, were top notch, but also the rhythm sections behind those solos were just as intense, and they kept the groove and kept everything tight. We're going back to where this heavy section came in because it was so damn good. Definitely didn't end on a dull note. That was Death Certificate, and it was friggin' badass. Such great guitar work and drum work. Everything on this album is so phenomenal. But the bends on that last track, the melodies, the harmonies with the lead guitar work, the solos, the rhythm sections, everything just works for me. Everything so damn good. What an album. We did it. We went through the whole Heartwork album from 1993, and imagine hearing this back then in 93. You would be blown away. Way ahead of its time, I feel, for this type of music, for melodic death metal. It had its moments where I wasn't quite sticking with it, but those were far and few between. Like, literally maybe 3 minutes out of this entire 45-minute album or whatever the length of this album is, but it was damn good, man. I'm really impressed. I can see why this is a loved album by the band. Such great work by these guys. 10 tracks down, and I'm in love. Let me know what you guys think of this album. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is this one of your favorite Carcass album? What other album should I check out by them? Let me know down in the comment section. This was your 90s album of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I had a blast with it, to be honest. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thanks for watching.